Welcome back to Space Engineers. What's shooting off there in the distance? Is something firing at me? What was that? Did you guys see that? Literally, I just alt-tabbed back into the game and there was like something flying away from my ship. Not sure what that's about. But anyway, I was running around a little bit this morning, searching for some ice. You can see I put up all my ice asteroid GPS markers, but they were all like pretty far away from my WTF over there. Yeah, see what's that? See that? There's something going off from my ship. See that? I see that. That's very strange. I don't know what that is. But anyway, yeah, I was a little bit far away from basically all of these other asteroids, these ice asteroids that I had already marked. And so I thought, well, I'm just going to do a little bit of scouting just to see if I could find another ice asteroid that was a little bit closer. And I was pretty lucky, actually. About my fourth asteroid, I found this, and I've got two. There was a signal up on the top of this as I came in as well, and then when I came to a stop here, I noticed that there's this nice little patch here. So what we're going to do is go out into our mining ship, and I'm going to get a little bit of ice because we're running pretty low. We have no oxygen whatsoever. You can see I'm still using oxygen bottles. So I want to remedy that situation, and I want to make sure that I have enough ice. So we're going to go get some. And I haven't played much since last night when I did my last stream. And I haven't figured out the issue yet with what was going on. Large cargo. What was going on with the antenna, and how come I couldn't use this this ship remotely? So I don't know what's going on with that. I will endeavor to figure that out, though, and I will let you guys know if I come up with a solution for that. But for now, it's okay. We'll just jump in the ship, and we'll just do it this way. We still have platinum ore on the ship here, which is what I'm just getting rid of now. We have quite a bit. I don't know how much platinum ingots this is going to turn into, but the last time I went to get platinum when I was building the ship, I think I got about 100,000 platinum, and I was able to build most of the ship with it, so we should be pretty good, I would suspect. Okay, so now if we back out, we should be, yeah, we're empty. Okay, so we went to turn everything on, so turn on these. This is already on auto, and we can unlock this. Alright, we're free to move forward. And turn, and we actually want to turn this way in the direction of the ice. I'm gonna go out the right door here. Luckily I don't have my atmospheric ship yet, so it doesn't matter which door I go out. But look at this. Beautiful ice. We're ready for the taking. And I will be taking. It is a really hot day today here in South Korea. I walked to the gym and I walked back, and I think I was sweating more on my walk to and from the gym than I was in the gym. The gym is not air conditioned, but it does have like those huge massive industrial fans, so like you're fairly cool while you're at the gym, and so it wasn't that bad, but the walk there and the walk back was yeah, I was definitely sweaty. So let's fill up on ice. And then we might do 2 loads. I don't really know. So I don't want to fill the ship up on the first day of using it, obviously. We filled up on gold, and we got some gold, some platinum, and some other stuff. Now we're sort of filling up on ice. I don't want to go too crazy filling up the ship right now, because I do want to start jumping around and getting off to other planets and moons and stuff like that. Is this going to be spitting? I should actually check and see if I've got garbage cleanup on. I don't know where that's under. Trash removal? Yeah, it should be enabled. I don't know. I want to make sure that those don't get calculated later. All those little stone particles. That would be super annoying. Yeah, we want to be careful as we come in here. I'm curious what the weather is like back in North America. The last weather update I got from my neighbor in Calgary was in May, and everything was snowing. So he sent me a picture of our house covered in snow, and I said, okay, awesome, thank you very much for the update. Please let me know when it's nicer. I don't want to see this. It was a very strange thing seeing your house full of snow when it's 31 degrees outside here in South Korea. But nevertheless, that's what it was. What are we smashing? What's on fire here? What did I smash? See that? Something is not happy. What is it? Maybe I gotta turn my engines off. It's unhappy because the engines are still on, maybe? Yeah, let's see if that stops it. Yeah, I think the ship was just shaking a little bit, so. Alright, so now we've got some ice. Oh no, we're still doing it. Is there a part that I broke somewhere here? It's so hard to figure out what you broke when there's just so many pieces to these two. LCD hydrogen bridge. No. No, that's not the ones. That's all right. Doesn't look like it's freaking out now. So let's go into the inventory and let's just make sure it's pulling out all of this ice. Hey, what's up, Crabbo? You're playing as Czechoslovakia right now, and I'm going communist, mostly because I don't want to give land to the Germans in 1938. And joining the Comintern will help me in the war against Germany. You're playing Hearts of Iron 4, I guess, again? That's awesome. I've been to Czechoslovakia, actually. In the 90s. I think I was there in 94, 95, something like that. Beautiful place. Cargo. So that wasn't a huge amount of ice, and we run out of ice pretty quick. So I'm actually going to probably go and get a little bit more ice because we're most likely going to need it. Yeah, it does look like my little rock pieces are still here, but I think we've got to leave the area. There's something like a 500-meter area that you got to be away from it. So that's fine. We'll just dig this nice and flat. And then we'll leave the area, and it should disappear and no longer calculate in my game. Otherwise, this game is going to get very laggy on my laptop very quickly. Especially considering I'm streaming it at the same time. My poor laptop is going to have a little fit. Well, I wish you the best of luck, Crabbo. How did your previous game go the other day? I think you were playing as like Iceland or something, like some small peninsula or island, and you were getting surrounded, I think, by the British or something. Not a good place to be. Surrounded by the British and having to eat their chip buddy. Shout out to my friends in Scotland who eat chip buddy, by the way, which I would definitely eat because it's delicious. Also, shout out to my friends in Scotland when I was a kid in the 90s, and we convinced the local chip shop, the fish and chip shop that had the big deep frying machines, we convinced them to deep fry things like Mars bars and Twix bars and Bounty, and then it became like a whole thing. Deep fried Mars bars like took off and became a super popular thing in, at least in Scotland. I think I've heard of it in other places as well, but yeah, that's that was us when we were kids. My friend who's English, he jokes that we killed more Scottish than the English did when we invented that, and they're probably not wrong. What is freaking out here? Looks like something down here. What is the component that's having a bad day? Gotta like watch for the sparks. See where they're coming from. Something up there? What's going on? I think it's because the ship is moving. Or is there something else in here that's actually broken? No, it does look like it's coming... Yeah, it looks like it's coming from these pieces here. I think it's just because the ship is vibrating a little bit. So let's go get... We're going to probably get a couple more loads of this. I want to make sure that we have a lot. And we have lots of space. Like, we're not running out of space anytime soon. So let's search for ice on this ship. I know I could probably move this over faster. Maybe I'll do that. Ice, ice, oops. Put it all together. We'll try and make it so that the ship is not freaking out next time we dock. That's a very weird shadowed glitch that's happening there too. Now there is a second ice thing on this asteroid. That's really loud. How loud is that? Is that sound really loud for you, Crabbo? Over my voice, the sound of the game? I hear it really loud in my speakers or in my headset, but I'm not sure. I've got the game sound pretty far down. Am I really that loud? Okay, good. Let me know if anything in my sound gets screwed up. I've been playing with it, trying to do it. Don't hear much. I could actually turn it up if you want. But, I mean, mostly drilling sounds are not that interesting. I've got realistic sounds on anyway, so most of everything is muffled. Just like it would be in space. Which is why they call it realistic. Okay. This should probably be enough ice for now. I suspect. But let's see. Grabo says, I'm messing around with pistons and rotors earlier, summoning Clang. Oh, yeah. That's always fun. Okay, let's go in. And we actually want to rotate this way. I don't know if it makes any difference, but I like to have my ships facing the same way so that I don't summon Clang. I don't know if it makes any difference, but I like to make sacrifices to Clang wherever I can that are easy to make. That happens to be one of them. Am I level? I can't tell. There we go. Locked. Everything off. Okay, we're gonna leave that for now. That's probably enough ice, and we can always get ice later anyway. Close the hangar doors, and let's go back. And oh no, we want to go the other way. I always forget which way my CSC is. It's not in the front of the ship, it's in the back of the ship. Okay, so there's a couple of things we can do here today. There's a couple of things I want to do. Number one, I have to start upgrading the ship, so I have to start getting higher tier thrusters. Speaking of thrusters, I'm going to turn on my hydrogen again. We have to start getting higher tier thrusters. We also have to start getting higher tier weapons and things like that. But before I start doing that, I actually thought it might be kind of fun to go and try to take out one of these little raiding outposts. I think they're fairly easy, especially for a ship like this. But I'm not 100% confident about that. So I think I'm gonna try it. What's this? A mining carriage. Okay, that's not what I want. And it's neutral. We don't want to mess with neutral. Poor neutrals. There is a raiding outpost 32 kilometers away that way. That looks like the only one that's currently on my radar. So I think what we'll do is we'll start heading that way. Oh yeah, look at all the rock pieces you can see. Okay, I'm actually gonna turn my hydrogen thrusters off. This is heading back towards the home hole too, which I guess is okay. The raiding outposts I don't think are super difficult. I think they're fairly easy. I do have my shield and I've got enough stuff in my guns now. I should have lots of Gatling ammo. So if I hold this, yeah, I've got tons of ammo. I don't know how many missiles I have. I actually want to probably not fire my missiles at them because I'd like to salvage what I don't get. So I'm going to turn the missiles off for now. The interior turrets that you can see there, they actually don't have anything on them. And I'm going to turn off my antenna so nobody sees me coming. I don't know if that makes any difference or not, the antenna or the beacon, but I'm just going to turn that off. So all I've got on right now is the Gatling guns. The Gatling turrets, rather. They're not Gatling guns. The other thing I have that I could use is my artillery. And I don't have... I thought I had a camera on the front of this ship. Well, I can't see it in there. I think I have a camera in there, but I think maybe it didn't get built. That would be something that would be super handy. Oh, there's a hidden pirate station over there. That's only 7 kilometers away. I can see more enemy signals now. That pirate station is only 7 kilometers, but I don't know how hard a pirate station is. I know the raiding outposts are relatively small, so I'm going to try that first. And then maybe we'll go after the pirate station as well. Grabo says it had atmospheric... Oh, you're messing with launching systems that can launch a large ship up to max speed super fast in atmosphere. And when I had atmospheric physics on too, and unlimited speed mod, so actually not a max speed, but when I got crazy with rotors and pistons, I actually started burning up. Yeah, if you've got that the atmosphere on, you will destroy your ship pretty quickly if you're going too fast. I learned that one the hard way. So I can actually use... I can use my turrets. But I don't have... What I don't have right now is a camera that I can see with them. Because I think this camera is behind me, yeah. So that doesn't help. I could jump out and go make one, I suppose. Let's go back here. Not back here, sorry. Let's go down. No, up here. Ah, come on. Let's go here. And let's see how far are we away. Still 20 kilometers. We're still far enough. Okay, let's make a camera really quick. Superconductors? No, I don't want to do that. We want to do this. And then I can actually go out. Oops. I can go out the front of the ship here. Close. And I should be able to go... Oh, I do have a camera there. Why isn't this working? Okay. Maybe it's just not set up then. It is there. So it just needs to be working. Now, I do not have... Is that not there? Oh, I didn't have that window ready. I do not have my build and repair set up right now. So, like, if I lose my ship, that'll be it. Bye-bye, ship. But I suspect I'm not going to lose my ship to this raiding outpost. Something tells me it's not going to happen like that. Travel says, I built a piston tower just to see how it would react with the atmosphere physics, and it started moving a lot near the top, like wiggling around, and then the wiggle got so fast it burned up in the atmosphere, detached itself, spun in the air, and burned itself to bits. Sounds like a success. Task failed successfully. Alright, we're coming up on this outpost. We are going to raid it. I should set up my Gatling guns, actually. Gatling turrets. I want them to target meteors, yes. Missiles, yes. Small ships, large ships, characters, stations, neutrals, no. Enemies, yes. Target weapons. I really only want them to target weapons, and that way I can salvage the rest of the ship. Because there is good stuff in there. I don't have anything to salvage it with, but I can just run back and forth really quick. I always like messing with the physics engine. Yeah, this the physics in this game is definitely unique, and it is quite a bit of fun to mess around with. So I'm with you on that one. Okay, I'm going to slow down a little bit. Oh, I wanted to find that camera. Yeah, let's find that camera bow. Okay, this is probably it, right? Where's my 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, I didn't put them in. Okay, I guess I didn't put them in. Camera bow view. There we go. Now I can see them. Wow, I get some really weird texturizing there too. So I also want to take my block weapons, the artillery, and put them on number 2 so I can just quickly hit 2. And it looks like we're burning away from these a little bit. So I want to try and straighten out a little bit. We can start hitting these at 2 kilometers, I believe. Yeah, 2 kilometers we can start attacking, and they will send some drones, I believe, at me as well. But they do fly. I think they fly straight at you, so you can hit them with artillery as well. Clang possessed it for sure. Oh, yeah, we're getting attacked now. From where? From behind me, the light patrol drone. It does look like we took care of it pretty quickly. And it has no weapons at all now. So that's good. I guess we're not firing at it anymore. I can just actually fire missiles at it and destroy it really quickly. So I can turn missiles on and it will just destroy the ship. And then I can go back and point towards my target, which is up here. So that target got behind us, which is fine. I don't know how it got behind us. I guess it was on patrol somewhere. So that's cool. Let's start heading back towards this. Yeah, it was already... Well, the Gatling guns are set to just destroy the turret, so yeah, there's nothing it could do. Yeah, hitting the shield. Yeah, I wish this thing wasn't happening here. 2.9. Oh, I was burning straight at it by accident. Okay, so we're gonna fire a couple of shots at the top of this thing here and see, or actually the side, and see if we can maybe hit those turrets. So we're within range now. And I'll fire those off and see if we hit anything. They're not the most accurate, obviously, but yeah. I'll wait for them to reload. See if we can hit them. Yeah, another light patrol drone. We'll just turn on everything. Oh, where's my shields? Shields are there. Can the... Yeah, the missiles can get through the shields. I don't know what was happening there. Okay. Well, you weren't destroyed, huh? Okay, let's just hit you direct. See what happens. Oh, big damage. That's a lot of damage. Yeah. Alright, let's turn the dampers on. Yeah, see, it's got these inhibitors on them somehow. I can't see the distance anymore. It somehow messes with my sensors. There we go. We've destroyed that turret. I don't know how many turrets this thing has, but I see these two, so I at least want to try and take these out before I move forward. Not that this could do any damage to me, but I'm kind of just practicing and seeing what we have to do to get into this thing. I want to try and disable this thing without destroying it too much, because I would like to get in and get any of the components that are good in there. Now, I know there's an interior turret as well, so I'd like to blow up some of this. Oh. Well, that might have been a bit much. That might have been a bit much. I don't think there's an interior turret anymore, guys. I think the interior turret is gone. What do you think? I think the interior turret is no longer with us. Yeah. Yeah, that wasn't too difficult. Okay. So now the question is, are there going to be any more stupid things popping out at me? The answer is, I doubt it. This can bounce off our shield a little bit. That's fine. I kind of want to get out and see if there's anything left in there. So let me go out the back here. Go take a look. I'm going to be really careful. If there is an interior turret, it would kill me pretty quickly if it's still there, but I suspect it's not there. Yeah, that's a gyroscope tier 2. Yeah, so I want to actually put my dampers relative. Any tier 2, tier 3 components are okay. Can I get in here and see what's in there? Nothing. Okay. Well, that's not very useful. Yeah, I think we blew the whole thing up. We must have blown the storage containers, the storage in here, because it's completely obliterated. Inventory full. Okay, we don't need any of this crap anyway, so we're just going to let it go. And we're going to go back to our ship. So, that was super simple, because that was a tier 2 ship with nothing in it. Let's go... I need to drop all this crap off. I still don't have a good place to drop this stuff off. Like, there's these cargo containers here, but they don't seem to be connected to anything. So, like, you can't move them into anywhere else. This is more just for short-term storage. But for now, that's fine. That's all I really need is short-term storage. This is kind of why I like running the ship from the CIC better, because you can run right into the cargo bay from the CIC, and you can get into your ships, you can get into stuff a little bit quicker. But that's okay. Alright, what else have we got now? So now we know that we don't have to worry about those raiding outposts. Those are nothing. Those are just garbage. tasty beverage. Alright, so what do we need? How's our ice coming along? Wow, we have no ice already? Wow. That was quick. That was fast. But we have oxygen, right? Do we have oxygen now? Are we... Yeah, so we are pressurized with oxygen now, which is good. I'm going to keep... Obviously, I'm going to keep my visor up, down anyway, because I'm going to be going in and out of the ship, but that's good to know. Oh yeah, this is the corner LCDs that I've got to put up. I think those show speeds and other stuff like that. So, where should we go? There's a pirate station over that way. We don't really want to engage in a bunch of piracy stuff. We don't really need to do that right now. I am going to look at the ice asteroids and see if there's any... Yeah, there's one that's pretty close to us. We could go get a little bit more ice. I do want to start getting to some of the other planets, so starting to head in those directions would probably be good. We have a bit of a base on the Earth-like planet already. That's only 12 kilometers away to this ice asteroid. I feel like... What's our hydrogen tanks at? 91, 31, 7. How is it filling up, though? O2 gens don't have any stuff. So... Oh, it was just filling up to show. Okay. So the oxygen tank are filled only a tiny bit. Why is that? Now, why are the oxygen tanks not filled up totally when we had all that ice go through? Stockpile was off. Stockpile off. Why are the oxygen tanks not getting oxygen, even though we had a massive amount of ice come through? That is kind of strange. But that's alright. We do have quite a bit of hydrogen left still. I don't think I'd want to go down to a planet that didn't have ice on it yet. So I probably won't go there yet. Where is... Did they give you coordinate? What is that planet? Is that the moon there? Is that a planet? What is that? Who knows the planets really well? Tell me. I know that's the alien planet over there. So that could be Pertam, maybe? I don't know where the moon is relative to my position. That looks like another planet down there, but I don't know what that is. The moon is like the next logical place because it's the closest thing to me, most likely. But I'm also, like, the moon I can get down to, I'm pretty sure, with all of my thrust. The thing is, I think it would use a lot of hydrogen to get back out because I can't use the atmospheric thrusters at all. So actually going to Pertam or even the alien planet is probably better, but they're so much further away. What's my jump capability here? If I go to jump drive... Oh yeah, I've got to get my jump drive 3. Oh, I'm firing at stuff again. You're not gonna like coming near me, buddy. Light patrol drone. Sorry. I killed your base. Sorry, friends. Oh, and I turned on my missiles, and now it's gonna kill that thing too. Alright, fair enough. Fair enough. Sorry, base. All your base are belong to us. Alright, so I need to check out the planets and where we need to go. Do I have... I thought they gave you GPS locations for, like, the moon and stuff like that. Did they not do that? Or maybe you have to go find those? I think it was a different mode I was playing in, or maybe on a server where they give you the GPS. Yeah, the Gatling guns are awesome. They are really good. That's why I like them so much. I just don't want them to destroy everything right away because I do want to try and salvage some of the higher tier weapons and well, not weapons because I'll be destroying those, but some of the higher tier ships have some good stuff on them that I want to try and salvage. Which is why I don't want to use the missiles on everything, because they will just wreck really everything. I'm going to go into my spectator camera here for a second, because I've got spectator camera going for some time-lapse videos and stuff like that, but I want to know where are we now? I left it way back somewhere else. No, this is the home hole. How do I jump to player? Anyway, okay. So, this is the Earth. Oh, here's the moon here. Okay, so I'm going to GPS the moon. I can't GPS it here. I can't GPS it with this, can it? So I've got to go basically around. Yeah, it's on the other side of the planet. So it's on... If I start going around the dark side of the planet, I will eventually get there. And I just got to do a couple of jumps, I guess. Yeah, you're coming closer to me again. That's probably not a great idea. Not gonna lie. See those pieces of ship just flying at me and hitting the shields? That is comical. I like that. Gatling guns, they shoot a lot. Their ammo is cheap. They fire quickly. One shot is worth a lot less if they miss. There's always another shot coming. Yeah. Railgun. Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's why the artillery that's in front of my ship here, when I shoot these, they're really good because they do a lot of damage. But like you saw, they go off course quite a bit. They don't do what you want them to do necessarily all the time. So yeah, but they're good for sniping stuff and just staying at 2 kilometers and testing stuff, which is why I use those. I don't have any railguns on this ship yet. I could put railguns in the corners underneath this armor here. They would be fairly well protected, and they would be I could put 2 of them in there. I know that there's some metal plates to go through, and then there's connectors back there, so like I could put railguns in eventually. I didn't want to use the uranium right now to build the railgun. I think you need uranium to build the railgun and the ammo, so I didn't have that much uranium before. Now I kind of do, because I went and got all that uranium from my awesome asteroid, but I didn't really have it before, so yeah. I also like ramming stations with my ship that has a defensive shield and just smashing right through it. That does sound like a fairly good strategy as well, not gonna lie. I haven't tried that. I don't trust my defense shields that much yet. Maybe I just need to man up and try it, but yeah, I haven't done that yet. Let's go for... I was trying to figure out how far I could jump. So, my jump drives... I can go 2,000 kilometers, which is pretty far. I don't think I want to go that far. I want to go like... what's the diameter? What's the diameter of the Earth-like planet? I think I can find that out, actually. Let me go look. You won't hear the game anymore because I'm all tabbed out, but... Earth planet diameter. So it's 60 kilometers across, roughly, on average anyway. So if we jump like 100 kilometers, we'll definitely pass it. So we're going to do a blind jump in the direction we're facing right now. And we're going to just go. So if we hit ready there, 1, will that jump us? Oh no, this is decreasing. Oh, I see. Okay. So we are going to be going 106 kilometers. Seated crew, yes. Okay, well, everyone... You know what? Before I do this, I'm going to save. This is like Dark Souls when you come across a campfire or something, I guess. I'm going to jump forward. And we're going to see what happens here. Hopefully I don't lose... I'm mostly worried about my mining ship that's attached only by connector in the back. But hopefully we don't lose that. I don't see any crash sounds, so that's a good sign. There's the moon. Now, I don't have a GPS for the moon, so I don't know exactly how far away that is, but I'm guessing it's probably 40, 30 kilometers. I don't think you can jump into planets or anything like that, so I don't think there's any worry about that kind of thing. But I do want to hit one of the poles of the moon. I don't want to try and... I don't want to have to fly around it too much. So I think there's a pole up here and down there, maybe. I don't see any blue. Usually you see some blue. This might be the pole here, and then the pole is on the far side over there, maybe? I'm not really sure. I'm just going to be right back. I've got someone at my... that's going to be hitting my door really quickly. So give me 2 seconds. I'm going to stay here with all my guns and stuff rolling, and I'm going to be right back. Okay, sorry for the quick break. I was getting a package delivered, and I love Korea. They like text you like 5 minutes before they're going to deliver their package, kind of like Uber Eats or something like that. But this is like Coupang, which is like the I guess Korean version of Amazon, I guess. So I think we can do one more jump towards this moon here, and I think we can do like, I want to say maybe 40 kilometers. I don't know if that's gonna overshoot at all, but like, if I go down, how far can I go down? 86, 66, 45. 45 kilometers. That should be fine. It looks like... Actually, it looks like the moon is past... Yeah, it looks like we need to go further, because the moon must be past the Earth-like planet. Problem is, I don't want to go jump into the atmosphere of the Earth-like planet, or I don't want to get into the gravity. I think I can do maybe 80 kilometers. Oops. Let's go for 86 kilometers. Okay, so that's into the gravity field. Can we do a little further? Into a natural gravity field. Okay. Can we do this way? So this is going to send us behind the moon a little bit. Let's see what happens. Did the moon get bigger? I can't tell. Okay, so we are still needing to go a little bit further, it looks like. But that's okay. We're just jumping around. We've got the battery power. Got another 45 kilometers. Now we're going like straight towards the moon, so if we overshoot it, well, whatever. No, it's further than it looks like. It's a lot further than it looks like. I don't even know if that was 40 kilometers. We were under the Earth before, and now we're still under the Earth, so I don't know. It seems like we have to go a little bit further. We're gonna go 86 kilometers this time, and luckily I've still got one jump drive that's not recharging. I like how jump drives work in this game. They're a resource to manage, but they're not overpowered. Okay, now we're a bit closer here. Okay, so I could have done like a 150 kilometer jump for sure. And that's fine. Okay, can we see yet? Can we see any ice? And I want to find ice because I want to land in a... Oh, that looks like there's some ore there. I want to find a place that has some ice because I want to grab some ice before I leave. but I still don't see any. I'm gonna try to... Yeah, I don't know where the poles are. I don't know the orientation, though. Which way is the pole? Is it down here, facing the Earth? Is it, like, is it this way, or is it this way? Like, I think, because I can't see any ice, I think that the pole is down here on the dark portion of the surface, and then it's up here, like, behind... on the part of the moon that I can't see. So I think that's where the ice is. That's why I'm trying to jump past it so I can see it. I think how the moon is with the Earth. Yeah. Say you're a rover on the moon. I'm going to do another jump, by the way. I'm going to do... not 127. I'm going to go maybe 87 kilometers. And I'm going to go this way. No, I'm going to see if I can get a little bit closer. Driving towards the Earth would go towards a pole. Driving away would lead to the other pole. I guess that depends on where you are, though. Okay, so we've passed the moon. Oops, this is not the view we want to be in. We've passed the moon. Ah, yeah, see, I was right. There's what we're looking for there. Which is the poles. Oh, where's the moon? Where's the moon? Down, down, down. Oh. Can I turn the gyros up? What are they sitting at? Gyroscopes. Power is at 100%. Oh, so... wow. We must be really heavy. Okay, so there's the pole there. And yeah, that was exactly what I was thinking, is that the pole was on the dark side, and then the other side was covered. Okay, so... what we want to do is just... I think we could just go straight towards... or close towards the moon. And actually, we can probably jump until we're like 46. Does that look like it could be 46 kilometers? So it'll let us jump that. Okay, yeah. So we're going to be through a gravitational field there. Okay, so it is pretty close. 25 kilometers here will be pretty close. Let's actually slow down a little bit before we jump. So I put 25 kilometers and I was inside the gravity of the moon there. Oh, there's a trading outpost right there. That's cool. I want to put a GPS here. GPS. Trading outpost 5K out. So we can use this later as a GPS point to actually just jump to. Now let's back up and find our moon again. Here we are. Now we're like right above. Now we're right above it. Now we can just go straight down. And we will quite quickly, I think, get into gravity. Although I don't know what the distance is, but I mean, I can see we're pretty close. And we've got a trading outpost right there, so we're pretty close to it. Let's put our dampeners off, and let's just head straight down towards the moon. We don't want to go too fast. We don't have any atmospheric thrusters, obviously, landing on the moon, so I don't want to go too crazy, but yeah, as soon as we start seeing... we'll start seeing... well, we're starting to see particles already. But we'll see the artificial horizon will come up as well, and we'll see our speed increasing. There we go. Now we're up. 3,000 meters. Okay, we can turn our dampeners on. We can slow ourselves pretty quickly. I don't want to go too fast. We can actually... we've got our overrides here as well. So we could just like turn on our overrides on our ion thrusters, and that will of course increase the downward thrust that we are creating. So we want to override and go down pretty slow. There's no reason to go fast. We don't want to lose this ship as well as all of our other ships. That would be bad. And we're just using battery power here, which is fine. We can start using some of the hydrogen power, which will slow us down quite a bit more. And then, of course, we can always hit Z to just slow ourselves completely. Now we're going under 20 here, under 1,500 meters. We want to turn this up a little bit. We're going past that 20 meters per second. So I've got ion thrusters at 100% now, and we're still going 24 meters per second. So I'm going to start to turn up the hydrogen now until we get under that 20. And I want to orient myself right over the horizon as well. And we're going 13, so we can start to back off the hydrogen a little bit. And I actually want to just turn dampeners on completely here because I was not going down perfectly straight. Oh, what are we shooting at? Oh, maybe I just hit my mouse button. Oops. I want to make like a sandworm kind of thing, a drilling ship, but like a worm, like that it has. It's just long, or you want it to actually like go in and out of the ground like a dune style sandworm. Parallax, Spirit of Le Monde. That doesn't sound good. I'm not loving the sound of that. Let's get out of the way here before that thing comes too close to us. .600 meters. Dune style. Yeah, that would be pretty cool. I'd like to see that. If you get that working, let me know. I'm down to check that out. Okay, see, and we're drifting again for some reason. So I'm just going to do this with my dampeners now. We want to turn this off. That's why. Okay, dampeners off. I think the ion thrusters aren't doing much now either. 250. We're just gonna go slow, get down to the surface here, where we can go get some ice and check out some stuff. We want to build a little bit of a base here, probably a little bit closer to under where that beacon is, so on the far side over there. We want to probably build some sort of a base at some point over there, which would be cool. That way we can utilize that trading outpost as well. Looks like that Spirit of Lond is going to pass by. There's also a Pentagron, Pentagron. Very strange words, strange names. That's a tier 5, so that's scary. I don't know how much damage a tier 5 ship is going to do to me, so I don't really want to find out. I do have my... yeah, everything is turned off, so they shouldn't actually be able to see me. Although I don't know that for certain. We are pretty close to the ground here, so I'm going to start heading forward. I'm going to do a little bit of a bounce this way. So we're a little bit closer to that thing. I want to try and keep a little bit high, and I can't see anything right now either, which is part of the problem. I know I'm 140 meters off the ground. 80 meters, 70 meters. Okay, so there's some ice there. Oh. Oh, my shield scared me. I thought we were like 2 meters off the ground there, but we're not. Okay. Let's keep going. I'd really love if we had some... I'd really love if we had some lights on this thing that were like pointing down at the ground. That would be super handy, actually. Yeah, I should put some spotlights on here. But I think the spotlights only work up to a certain range anyway. Like, if you're within 20 meters, I don't think they work very well. There are good modded spotlights, I think, but I haven't used them. Okay, so it looks like we... Oh, we hit the ground. Okay. So we're not technically 74 meters above. That is ground there. We need to be able to land somewhere, and I can't see what we're doing. I mean, I see we're hitting things. That doesn't fill me with confidence. Need those spotlights right about now, huh? Okay, and I do think the shield makes it harder. Okay, so we are... Okay, we're hitting the nose. Basically, the nose is getting conked here. So if we turn the ship around a little bit... This is really crappy terrain, though. There's nowhere flat on the moon. What do we want to do? I wish we had better landing gear. You know what? We could landing gear right here. We could just get one on top of this here. Just place one landing gear right there. Right there. If we can get that locked on, then at least we're locked on. This is a massive ship for here. Not gonna lie. Or we could just leave it hovering. It is another option. I don't think it's terribly taxing to hover in this gravity. Let's see, yeah, we still have like 31. So I want to turn the ship this way at the very least to get our nose out of that area. And I want to go up a little bit. I want to see if we can get our landing gear on that ridge. Sun, if you could come up a little quicker, that would be awesome. Oh, you know what I could do? I just had a brilliant idea. We don't need spotlights because we have a mining ship that we can use as a light, because we got to take it out anyway to get some ice, so might as well use it as a spotlight. Why not? Why not? It does have lights on it. We can turn all this on, unlock it. We want to go out here to see. There we go. So if I just like point this where I want to go. Oh, stop rolling that much. If I just point this like right like that, so I can see both of these sort of peaks here, I should be able to see that from the ship, and I should be able to get the landing gear on there. So let's get back in the ship, and let's try to pilot ourselves over to there. So yeah, I can see that. Can I see my landing gear? I can, kind of. I need to get over and forward. about there, this way. And then the landing gear should be right. There's 2 landing gear, or there's 1 landing gear? I don't remember. 1. Okay, so it needs to come, the center of the ship needs to be right over that piece there. Oh, don't roll so much, please. And then landing gear should be able to lock as I go down. Ha. Now, this is where trusting your landing gear comes into play. And it's locked. Will we actually stay like this? This makes me very nervous. But we can test by turning off all our engines. Yep, it really does lock like that. As unlikely as that sounds. It really does lock like that. Alright then. I'm saying nothing. Alright, let's go out and let's get our mining ship. Let's get a little bit of this ice and just put it in just so that we have that ready to go. And then we have landed on the moon successfully. That's great news. Now we just need to take some of its stuff. Don't underestimate the strength of the landing gear. Yeah, I guess so, dude. It's a very strong piece of equipment. I will never doubt the landing gear gods again. It just seems so sketchy. Alright, ice. Let's go. Well, this was a successful trip, even though we had to tap it in there, as Happy Gilmore would, in order to get over to the moon here. But we got here. It's fine. Nothing bad happened. We killed some bad guys. We found a trading station. Trading is cool. I enjoy the trading part of this. Actually, episode 2, we traded for our first ship. So hopefully we can go up there with our... I think we can... Okay, here's a question, Crabbo, if you know. Can we go into a safe zone with our shields on? And can I bring my ship through the safe zone? I should be. My ship is probably as big as the safe zone, but I should be able to do that, right? No, I gotta watch the artificial horizon now, because I'm, yeah, of course. Well, I didn't know. I know you can't fire your weapons, or drills, or anything like that in a safe zone, but I wasn't sure if you could bring the shields in. Oh, we need some more lateral thrusters here. Shields are fine. Okay, cool. So if I bring this ship close, I can get it into the safe zone without getting shot at or something like that, because that would be a negative experience. I gotta find a better place to park when I'm just dropping off ore. This is really annoying. Okay, I also need to set up to drain everything out of here when I do stop. So lots of stuff to do with this ship. Nothing is perfect, but that's okay. It's a wonderful ship, and I like it very much. It works really, really well. Nice. I can hide all empty, actually. Nice. 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 Okay. I am probably going to... Let's see. It's been an hour and 8 minutes now. Yeah, okay. I'm going to call it here for this episode. We have successfully landed on the moon. That is a great success. We've successfully tested the tensile strength of our landing gear, which is, as you can see, phenomenally powerful. Itty bitty loom space, phenomenal power, great cosmic power. I forget the Robin Williams line, but anyway, we have landed. We got here. We are getting some ice. We're going to probably set up a bit of a ice farm down here, just so that we have a bit of a a station that we can go get hydrogen really easily without going all the way down to the planet stuff. So yeah, I think that was a big success. I'm gonna probably grab some more ice in the interim, maybe tomorrow. I've got to get some chores done and do some, like actual adult work stuff today. So I'm gonna get all that stuff done, and then I'll probably be on a little bit later this afternoon or tonight. Not really sure exactly when, but I'll probably be back on a little bit later in order to come and get some ice, and then maybe start looking at some base designs. I want to use those new curved glass things that we got in the new update. I think those look really cool. So I'm thinking about building like a kind of a cool base that's got that. We'll put a shield on it and some defenses and stuff too, like just in case. So yeah. You're gonna go to sleep too? Yeah, sounds good, Crabbo. Go to sleep. I'm gonna go and get some chores and some adulting done, and then I will be back later, and you'll be asleep, so you'll have to check it out on YouTube for episode 14, because this is episode 13 on YouTube, so you'll have to check it out then. Thanks very much for hanging out, Crabbo, and a couple other people who came in. This is Dan from questlinehero.com and twitch.tv/questlinehero and youtube.com/questlinehero. Have yourselves a fantastic day. I hope you had a good time here. I certainly did. We will see you guys again very soon.